you thought the best match of the night, I think you told me, was Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley.
Well, let me explain my position on that. I'm not a big fan of Charlotte Flair, and I thought she got there is because of nepotism, which she did. But she's had to stay there through talent. And I never thought she had the talent that she displayed against Rhea Ripley. And I think Rhea, that's her name, Rhea Ripley?
Yep.
Or Ray Ripley.
No, Rhea.
But both these girls are tall, kind of tall. And it started slow, but it developed into such a way that I could see that Charlotte took a lot of instruction from her father, and she paced this match. And Rhea Ripley's only 26, and I don't think she's really worked with talent the caliber of Charlotte. And going into the match, I didn't have high expectations for it, but they surprised me. And at the end, I had to admit, that's probably it was hands down the greatest, female match or ladies match I've ever seen. And they picked the right stage to do it on. And it was the right time to switch the belt from Charlotte to Rhea. And I think they're going to reap benefits from it for a long time, because she's going to be the standalone heel. And I think Charlotte will, of course, now since Rhea has it, Charlotte will be a babyface, so they'll go around again. And I wouldn't mind seeing that match again. The one move in there, I'm sitting there watching it like this, because I didn't have a cigar, and I'm going, yeah, it's a good match, really good match. And all of a sudden, I saw her reach around for that belly-to-back suplex. And I've run this back 10 times. And when she took her, she just got her to here and let her go. And Charlotte went up, did the 360, boom, not quite, and landed on her nose. And the reason said, well, she threw it too hard and she let her go too late. No, what happened was Charlotte wanted to clear too, so she pushed. And when she pushed, Rhea took her. And when you're pushing and both of you are pushing at the same time, you're going to go somewhere. And she went over. Even the referee was so concerned, she looked down and said, are you okay? Now, wasn't that the match that the WWE set a record in? All the participants were female?
Yes. But
the referee was female. The announcer was female. The two opponents were female.
Who's the announcer?
Some
girl. I was thinking the commentator. Sorry, I'm busting your train of thought here.
But those girls are really, really, and I'm really proud of Rhea Ripley, because now she's really going to get some heat. And her and Dominic together should be heat magnets. I mean, if they walk out together, because I think the whole crowd they're going to be some hot heels. Roman is hot. Gunther is hot. Rhea and Dominic's hot. And if you got three hot heels like that, you don't need anybody else. That's your card. If you go into a town with 6 matches, they'll be in 3 or 4.
Should it have been the main event, do you think?
I think the main event, I think everybody thought the tag match would go last, even the fans. I would have put it, and the reason I don't think they put the girls last was the same doubts I had. I didn't know how the people would react to it. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't think, and Charlotte didn't have that much heat going in. Rhea didn't either. It just turned out to be a hell of a matchup. But they knew that the Usos had heat, and they knew that Kevin and Sammy they loved them. So let's put them on last, and let's end night one on a real hell of a banger, and the people are happy. And they did it the right way.
With Rhea, I mean, I really like her presentation, but I especially what I like about Rhea is she looks like a wrestler. She's in great shape, but she's like thick. She's got muscle. She looks like she could really do some damage. And
What
also,
what do you think she weighs?
I
really?
would never comment on the lady's weight. Dutch.
Oh, I would.
Oh, go on then.
I think she's 160 or maybe more. She got big legs.
She's tall as well, isn't she? Like 5'9" or something. And
she looks like a. Hey, if I was a guy still back in my youth, and is in a dark alley, and she says, "Do you want to fight?" I'd say, "Hell no." I just go the other way. I'm very impressed by her.
Yeah.
And she's only 26 too.
Yeah, but she's 5'9" as well. But also, she looks so much bigger than Charlotte. And one of the reasons is that apparently Charlotte is cutting weight for a bodybuilding something or other competition in the summer. So she's slimming down, and Rhea's looking massive next to her as well. So it's got that good size dynamic, even though they're both tall.
So she's going for a bodybuilding contest.
Yes.
Not a weightlifting contest.
No.
Okay.
Or like, what do they call it? Like fitness contest. Well, I don't know, whatever it is. Anyway, we are going to get to the main event of night one. Oh, actually, I wanted to make mention of this. Corey Graves, he came out with two really cretinous lines while he was commentating. I'm getting more annoyed by Corey every day. Charlotte managed to lift her left shoulder up, which may be the only reason this match still goes on. Well, obviously. And then right after he says, this is quite literally a golden opportunity for Rhea Ripley. One thing I can't stand, Dutch, is people who use the word literally and don't know what it means.
Yeah. I've never liked Corey Graves. I don't think he's a good announcer. To me, he's dry. He's never funny. He's not even really likable, I don't think. And I've met him, and, he was okay to me. But as he comes across, he's just the guy sitting there. See, I miss the guys like Lawler. I miss the guys like Heenan. I miss those guys who go out there, and when it's time to make sense, they make sense. But when it's time to be kind of cute and funny, they know when to do it. I think Lawler was stupid when he kept doing the puppies. But that was Vince. He liked for him to do it. Like Vince, when he would always tell me, or the agents would always tell me, when you go out there and you talk about Alberto, say it like you do, Alberto del Rio. He loved that. And they said, I always do this. Because I said, they'd all be sneaking across the border. And he would laugh every time I do it. So every time I went out there, they said, make sure you do those two things. And they said, we don't care what else you say. Just get that in and Vince will be happy.